Halloween is just around the corner. We're all thinking about costumes, spooky quilts, and candy choices. But what's one thing that always slips your mind until the very last minute? One of the most necessary Halloween accessories for any trick-or-treater: a candy bag. Today, we're going to show you how to level up your DIY candy bag by using machine embroidery, a little bit of applique, and a whole lot of threads. And get this, the embroidery design is glow-in-the-dark and reflective. To create this embroidered candy bag, you will need a pillowcase, reusable grocery bag, or tote bag to be used as the base, an embroidery machine with built-in customizable fonts, a blank piece of fabric to embroider on, stabilizer. Today we are using Stitch Enhancer from the Wonderful Creative Mediums line, launching soon, and 3 different threads. Today we will be using Ahrora, our 40-weight glow-in-the-dark polyester thread, and Flash, our 40-weight reflective polyester thread, to add a little extra something to the embroidery design and help your little trick-or-treater to stay safe on Halloween night. We are going to use both a pre-made skeleton embroidery design and the programmed fonts in our embroidery machine to create our candy bag. To start off, we will prep our fabric for embroidery. Be sure to cut out your chosen fabric to size, large enough to hoop. Then iron it flat and attach your stitch enhancer to the wrong side, which will provide support as we embroider, as well as adding a bit of texture, making your stitches really pop. Then we will hoop our fabric, plug in the skeleton design, and adjust it as needed. The design is available for download in the description box below. You will want to measure the bag you are using before starting your embroidery so you know what size to make the design. Our bag is 11 inches by 11 inches, so we know the skeleton design will fit without adjustments, making sure there is enough room to add the font at the top later. Also be sure to line up your design in the center of the fabric. For the skeleton, we will be using 4 different colors of Ahrora: saffron, lemon lime, star sapphire, and impatience pink. Load in your Ahrora and let your machine do its magic, changing colors as needed. We recommend using a 90-14 top stitch or non-stick needle when embroidering with this thread. In the bobbin, we will be using Decobob pre-wound bobbins. Our 80-weight cottonized polyester is an ideal bobbin thread, fine enough to leave embroidered designs flexible and strong enough to work well in fast-working embroidery machines. Once the skeleton is completed, we are going to add our custom lettering to the top of the bag. Open up your customizable font on your embroidery machine. Choose a font you like the look of and type out the saying you want on your bag. We picked Trick or Treat, and a simple font that has no overlapping of letters so it will stitch out easy. Sizing will vary depending on the bag you picked as a base and the size you chose for your skeleton, so adjust as needed and be sure it is aligned with the center of your fabric. If you want, you can use a ruler and water-soluble marker to draw a line up from the center of your skeleton to ensure your font is aligned correctly. We also recommend reducing the speed of your embroidery machine for easier stitching with Flash. After both embroideries are finished, it's time to applique them to your bag. There is no need to remove the stitch enhancer, as it is made to remain in your project and offers permanent support to your design. You can applique the entire piece of fabric or cut out the designs and applique around them. We are going to use our background fabric to cover up the logos on the grocery bag we are using. Since the fabric we used can fray, we chose to tuck the edges behind by ironing them down prior to starting our applique. Then we pinned our DIY patch in place on the front of the bag. You may also choose to not fold your edges under the patch if you used a thicker fabric for your patch that is less likely to fray. We used Flash in gray and a zigzag stitch with a 1.5 stitch length and 5 for our stitch width, and slowly sewed along the edge of our fabric to secure it in place. You can use whatever stitch you like here, so long as it is wide enough to hold down your edges securely. Be sure to not catch the opposite side of your bag in the stitches as you work. And then you're done! You have a fun and customized treat bag that will glow in the dark and shine in the lights. Keep in mind that you will have to recharge the Ahrora thread to ensure it keeps glowing. It can be charged in direct sunlight or with a UV light. The lighter colors will be a bit brighter than the darker ones, and this is totally normal. If you create your own bag, be sure to share it with us via Facebook or Instagram. You can tag us at Wonderful Specialty Threads on both platforms. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great tips, tricks, and tutorials. You can also sign up for our weekly newsletter to get the first look at free projects, sewing tips, and inspiring tutorials delivered right to your inbox. Check out the description box below to sign up, as well as find a list of stores and retailers that you can purchase Wonderfill threads from in your country.